Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with AFC Bournemouth, and it's gone from bad to a lot worse. We are currently sat 19th place in the league table. 9 games in. We do have a game in hand, which is going to be in today's episode, up against West Ham United, who find themselves up in 7th place, by the way, which I'm pretty sure was where we were this time last season. Since the last episode, we've only played 3 games, and the reason why I'm coming back now is because basically I'm getting angry at this game, and I think we might be getting sacked before Christmas at this rate. We have played, like I said, 3 games in between episodes, and we won one of them. We did beat Spurs. I don't know how we beat Spurs, but we did beat Spurs. It was a 3-1 victory. Jefferson Lerma, Callum Wilson and Jack Stacey on the score sheet for us. Wilfred Zaha scoring for Spurs. Then we lost 1-0 to Crystal Palace, an 89th minute winner from Christian Benteke. And we lost 1-0 to Astana, a team who are arguably one of the worst in the Europa League. And we lost to them. We also had a penalty saved from Callum Wilson. We lost to an 81st minute penalty. Today then, it's going to be 2 matches. It's going to be West Ham and it's going to be Chelsea. We're going to do highlights maybe of the Carabao Cup, not quite sure. Basically, the Carabao Cup, I don't care for it. I need to start winning games in the league, ideally. And without further ado, we will jump into the first match of the episode, West Ham United, as I have mentioned. They are odds-on favourites, which is no surprise because we can't score goals and we always concede. Scoring goals is a problem and conceding late is a problem. Now I know what you're thinking. Hold on, you don't have any wingers, you've sold them all. You're right. And I'm an idiot for doing that, but we're now playing a formation that uses wingers, okay? Leave me alone. In goal, it's going to be Jack Butland, a back 4 of Kev, Steve Cook, Lewis Abraham and Mitchell Dix. It's a good back 4. In theory, it's the same back 4 as last season, apart from Lewis Abraham in there. Midfield trio then, Lewis Cook, Joe Willock and Mikel Cuisance in the middle. That is obviously fairly changed with Willock and Cuisance being new signings. The 2 wingers, David Brooks on the right-hand side, Odsonne Edouard on the left. We don't have any left wingers. At all. We don't have any in the club. I've sold them all. And Callum Wilson will be the striker for us today. I just want to win. Just want to win a game. I've been playing this formation for the last 3 or so games. We won against Spurs using this formation, which is why I'm trying to stick with it, because it might be that the formation has kind of given us a little kick up the arse, and we might start performing again. But we did lose to Astana playing this as well. Now, all of you there thinking that we'd get sacked in the first season, and then I proved you all wrong. You didn't see this coming, did you? I didn't either, to be honest. I did not see us being this bad at the start of this season. But these things happen in football. I don't like the way the league table just shows the top 7 or 8. We're not in that anymore. We used to be. Declan Rice with the ball for West Ham. We are 5 minutes in. We've got the ball. Odsonne Edouard forward tries to find Cuisance but can't do it. Haller heads over, but Steve Cook is going to run onto it and plays the ball out wide to Kev on the right-hand side. Inside now to Lewis Cook. Kev gets it back once again. Plays it forward. No, he doesn't. Plays it across. Cook towards Odsonne Edouard. He needs a runner. Mitchell Dix is the runner, but doesn't use him. Lewis Abraham can play the ball over the top. David Brooks chests it down in the area. Of course he doesn't score. He's still in the area. Gets tackled by Balbuena. And now West Ham can break with Felipe Anderson down the left-hand side, getting past Kev. Kev's done well to get back to his man and does a wonderful tackle to concede the throw-in. Butland with a goal kick, 7 minutes on the clock. By the way, there has been a patch between episode 2 and episode 3, and it's nothing has changed when it comes to match engine as far as I can tell. It is only just general minor bug fixes, stability issues and things like that. Kev with the ball, who's further forward than my inverted winger David Brooks. I don't understand why he's further forward. Willock's lost out, but Cuisance isn't going to get there ahead of Yarmolenko. Abraham doesn't close it down. Kev does a wonderful volley to clear the ball to David Brooks, who just passes it to Ogbonna, doesn't he? Just passes it to Ogbonna. Felipe Anderson now, one-on-one with the keeper. What's he going to do? Tries to chip it over Jack Butland, and Butland can hold on to the ball. Andreas Pereira with a free kick. Declan Rice is there. His header is over the bar. Still remains 0-0. 2 shots. That's all there's been so far. And the rest of the first half is just disappearing into nothingness. We're having no highlights whatsoever, which I'm weirdly okay with. I'm weirdly fine with the lack of highlights. A 0-0 draw against West Ham on paper is a terrible result, but the way we're performing at the moment, maybe a point would be quite nice. Jason Tyndall says, give them a morale boost. Okay, we're going to try and give them a morale boost. We're not doing badly. If everyone continues to work hard, we'll win this. Didn't work. It's not a morale boost. We're going to have to try and change something. The other options I've got as my formations is the Catenaccio, which is probably not good for what we're trying to do here. We're at home. And then is the 4-4-2 Diamond Gegenpress, which again, probably not good. But we might go for it. We might just switch it up completely. Try this again. See what happens. Pereira with a free kick early on in the second half. Brooks heads it down for West Ham. Why did Brooks just header that across? Felipe Anderson. Now Pereira once again. Ryan Fredericks in the area. Plays it back to Declan Rice. Now Angelo Ogbonna on the left-hand side. His cross, or I say cross, pass, finds Pereira. It's crossed in. Brooks is going to get the clearance from Abram, who's going to run forward and play it across to Callum Wilson on the left-hand side. Gets tackled by Ryan Fredericks. Lucas Fabianski's allowed to pick the ball up with his hands, even though I'm pretty sure that's a pass back, because he did kick it to him. Fabianski throws it to Fredericks, who, to be honest, the way this match engine goes, wouldn't be surprised if he picked it up. He's just lumped the ball forward. Kev's intercepted it. What a ball that is from Kev. Wilson's one-on-one with the keeper. What? What has happened? I know he was offside, but how have you not scored that? It was a literal open goal, and you've rattled the bar. Steve Cook with the ball for us, 50 minutes. Kev on the right-hand side plays the long ball all the way across to Mitchell Dix on the left. He's got one in the middle. Don't know why Edouard didn't keep running. He's lost out now. Yarmolenko lumps the ball forward for West Ham. The counter-attack is on. There are 4 West Ham players. Luckily, we've managed to get back, but Frederick still has the ball on the right-hand side. Crosses in. Abram heads clear. Odsonne Edouard now. He just lumps it forward. Finds Callum Wilson on the left-hand side. He needs some support. Oh, Callum Wilson's injured himself. Callum Wilson has injured himself. He's the only striker who's scoring goals. Sebastian Haller's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Jack Butland makes a save. Callum Wilson has injured himself. Are we going to have to do a sub now? Or are we going to see the corner? I mean, the highlight is taking forever to go and watch, I assume, Ryan Fredericks pick the ball up, walk over to take the corner. Not sure what's going on. Still nothing happening. Just standing here, watching number 12, just having a lovely time. Oh, hold on, the corner's come in. Pereira corner came in. We've got it clear, kind of. Fornals loses out to David Brooks. Is the counter-attack on? I'm assuming Callum Wilson isn't on the pitch at the moment. That was a shocking pass. Absolutely appalling. Callum Wilson is... Oh, what is wrong with him? Potential knee injury. I mean, literally, you're good at running. We're going to have to... We're doing a double sub up front. Xerxes and Zahovic on the 2 Zs up front for Wilson and Odsonne Edouard. Willock off as well for Seko Fofana. Move you to there like that. That is all we can do. We've not had a single shot on the target yet. We've had 7, I think. Not a single one on target. And obviously Wilson did hit the bar when it was an open net as well. The ball is played forward. Jack Butland is going to collect it in his own area. For some reason, he doesn't pick it up. Mitchell Dix lumps it upfield, tries to find Luka Zahovic. The keeper decided to come for it. He didn't come for it. Luka Zahovic has just decided to rocket that into the back of the net. 62 and a half minutes on the clock. We are in front against West Ham. Nobody celebrated with the Slovenian for some reason. I don't know why. Luka Zahovic gets his 2nd goal of the season. What a finish. I mean, yeah, the goalkeeper wasn't in goal, but just the balls on that man to go for it. First shot on target, and we've scored a goal. Mitchell Dix, cross-field ball, finds Kev on the right-hand side. He's got tackle, but keeps hold of the play. Cook, Luka Zahovic again, he's lost out, and now a potential break can be on for West Ham. It's Yarmolenko. He's got acres of space to run into. If he doesn't score, it's an embarrassment. Fornals is going to score the rebound, and this is how we lose. We just constantly get caught on the counter-attack, and nobody backtracks. Nobody. Players are constantly out of position. Where are my fullbacks? Where's my defence midfielder? Like, this here is Mitchell Dix. That's Mitchell Dix. He should have been way, way back here. And that, I believe, is an issue with the match engine. Because the wingers are so attacking, they don't defend. They just don't defend. They refuse to do it. Even when you set them on defend, they don't do it. Kev has the ball in the area. He's going to shoot. Of course he's going to shoot, because the match engine still isn't fixed. It's going to be 2 points dropped again, isn't it? It's going to be 2 points dropped. We're still going to be 19th place in the table. We've got 10 minutes left on the clock. Kev with the ball running down the right-hand side over the halfway line. Gets tackled by Declan Rice. Lumps forward. Cook intercepts. David Brooks plays it forward to Xerxes. Across now Kev on the right-hand side. There's loads and loads of Bournemouth players in the box. Joshua Xerxes, one of them. Xerxes has put it in the back of the net with 9 minutes left to play. Right. I don't care. I really don't care. I don't care. We're going extremely defensive now because I don't want to throw this away. I do not want to throw this away. Everyone's going defensive. Out of possession. We need to be dropping way, way back. It's not going to work. It's definitely not going to work, but we're trying it, okay? We're trying it. I think I'm still on positive as well. No, we're not. We're on defensive. Good. 3 minutes on the clock. Butland with a free kick, so this is a proper highlight as well. Abram to Seko Fofana. Forward to Brooks. Kev on that right-hand side. He's still very far forward, despite the fact he's playing defensively. He's played it across to Cuisance. First time we've said his name all match. Kev on the right-hand side. He's got 3 in front. He's been fouled by Cresswell, and that has to be a straight red for Cresswell. Looks like it will be. We are going to win a game. We're going to actually win a game this season. Cresswell has been sent off. There's 5 minutes. There's 5 minutes to play, and there's an actual highlight. Cook to Kev on the right-hand side. He should have some space to run into. Forward to Luka Zahovic. He's got Xerxes in the middle. He's going to go for goal because they always go for goal. It's a corner. Corner for, I assume, David Brooks to take. It's not, it's Cuisance. Where is the Frenchman going to go with this corner? Still got all of injury time to play. It's a free kick. It's a free kick because Steve Cook pushed somebody. Oh my word. I don't know whether you realise how happy I am. The fact that we've just beaten West Ham. We've just beaten West Ham, and my brain is there telling me it's as if we won the Champions League. That is how bad our season has been from the start of this season. We've done it. We probably didn't deserve it, but we've managed to do it somehow. And with that, we climb out of the relegation zone into 17th place. Chelsea, yep, that Chelsea, have dropped into the relegation zone. They're doing worse than us. They've only got 1 victory against Leicester, 4 draws against Wolves, Everton, Brighton and Liverpool, and 5 defeats. But they have played Man City, Spurs, Arsenal, and obviously the Giants of Southampton, who actually find themselves up in 6th. Wilson's out for 6 to 8 days. Okay, that's not the end of the world. It means he's going to miss he'll definitely miss the Southampton game. He might miss the next match as well, which is Chelsea, if I'm not mistaken. Up next then, we're going to go forward to the Carabao Cup match against Southampton. We're not going to do the full match. I'm just going to show you the highlights, obviously the starting 11 as well, and any goals that take place. We're at the Southampton game, and it's good to see that whoever the Southampton manager is taking it seriously. He's playing Tom O'Connor as a left-back. I don't think he's a left-back. Apparently he is. Who knew? I mean, I'm a Saints fan and I didn't know that. He's also playing Will Ferry as a left midfielder, which, I mean, it's not the worst team, but there's a lot of youngsters in there. Obviously, Valerie, Tom O'Connor, Will Ferry, Michael Obafemi, all fairly young. Don't know who that man is or that man. Subs bench as well, filled with children. We, however, are playing a reasonably strong side. Ramsdale in goal. Kelly, Cook, Mepham and Casper De Norre as the back four. Fofana, Lerma, Cook and Cuisance as the midfield diamond with Joshua Xerxes and Odsonne Edouard as the striker. I want to win. I want to beat them. In the 24th minute, Southampton have taken the lead from this very strange effort from Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. I'm not sure how we can claim that. It's quite clearly an own goal from Aaron Ramsdale. On the stroke of half-time, the match engine have just done a massive big old fart and Michael Obafemi scored. Ramsdale just rolls the ball to him and Obafemi first time in the back of the net. It's 2-0. We're being awful this match. Stays 2-0 at half-time. Something needs to change. And that something, probably everyone. Just before the hour mark, Lloyd Kelly has managed to get himself sent off. He did 2 perfectly good tackles, stole the ball away, then lost the ball, then did a foul to get his second yellow card. We've lost this game. We're just terrible at the moment. We might be down, but we are not out at the moment. Joshua Xerxes has made it 2-1, his second goal in as many games. De Norre crosses in, Xerxes with the head, makes it 2-1. Still a lot of time left to play. It's happened again. It's 3-1. The match engine has gifted Michael Obafemi another goal. The ball comes in from Michael Obafemi, hits the post, comes back, hits Aaron Ramsdale on the back of the head, goes in. Saints have scored 3 goals now in this match that are questionable. Properly questionable. I know they happen in real life, but 3 in one game. And it is 4-0. Michael Obafemi has completed his hat-trick, and the AI has done something that my players never do. They basically passed when in reality they would have normally shot. I say reality, in the game they would have normally shot. If that was my player, Moroni would have shot then. Instead he plays it across to Obafemi, who can't miss. It's 4-1. And it ends 4-1. Going down to 10 men didn't help. The match engine gifting Højbjerg his first goal, Obafemi his first and second goal also didn't help. I'm going to say that's a 1-1 draw, and we've been kicked out of the cup for other reasons. I don't know what other reasons, but I don't think... I mean, this was a prime example of the match engine needs to be fixed, because no one was passing straight at all. The amount of misplaced passes that weren't misplaced logically, they were just passed straight to Michael Obafemi for no reason. Don't know why. I didn't want to do well in the cup anyway. Right, we've got Chelsea next. This is a 6-pointer. This is an actual 6-pointer. If we lose, we will drop back into the bottom 3. If we win, we'll be on 11 points, which might move us up to 15th. It's not very far, is it? We're on the day of the Chelsea game, and this is new. This is something I've never seen before. Bournemouth mentoring month in review. So, Lloyd Kelly has picked up some mixed personality traits from his mentoring group. So has Mikel Cuisance. Fine, I guess. I mean, it's nice that it's given me an update on it. It's this bottom one. Joe Willock has managed to develop a new trait. Likes ball played to feet. I haven't told him to do that. So clearly in his mentoring group, they've taught him that he wants the ball at his feet, which I guess is good. It's a pain in the ass if you didn't want him to do that. Right then, match number 3, I guess, of the episode. Up against struggling Chelsea. It's struggling Bournemouth against struggling Chelsea. It's a 6-pointer. Other teams around us have played. Huddersfield have picked up a point. I'm assuming they were playing Watford or Newcastle. So they've moved up ahead of Chelsea, dropping down now to 19th place. It's a 6-pointer. We have to win. And because Chelsea aren't doing so well, we're going to try and stick with the attacking formation, although I'm not going to be playing you. There we go. So, starting lineup is going to be Butland in goal. Kev, Posh, Cook and Dix will be the back 4. Seko Fofana as the defence midfielder. Lewis Cook, Mikel Cuisance and David Brooks as the other 3 midfielders. And it's double Z up front, Luka Zahovic and Joshua Zirkzee. Zirkzee is on form, 2-2. Zahovic scored 1 in, not his last game because he did technically play against Saints, but scored in the previous match. So, our strikers are scoring goals. At least those two are. Odson Edouard, useless. Now, I don't know whether the reason Chelsea are doing badly is because of the transfer ban. Because that team there, looking at it, there's no new players in there. It's still the same Chelsea players. Ethan Ampadu obviously been out on loan in real life, has come back in and made it into the starting 11, but everyone there, even all the subs bench, none of them are new. So are they under a transfer embargo at the start of Season 2 as well? Or does it just end after Season 1? I'm not sure. Right, let's just not lose. That's my objective. Let's just not lose. If we can score a goal, great. If we can win the match, even better. Kev crosses in. Xerxes there. He's not going to get the ball. Lewis Cook now to Mikel Cuisance. Finds Kev on the right. Bit of space. He's got 4 in the box. Goes for goal instead, doesn't he? Or does he? No, that was a cross. That was definitely a cross. Mitchell Dix keeps it in for Azpilicueta to then counter-attack. And now it's Tammy Abraham. Forward. Plays it through. Kev has just set him up. Kev just set Willian up. Butland saves the day and saves the shot. More importantly, it is a corner. Pulisic steps up to take the corner towards the front post. Fofana heads clear. Willian's going to get there, hopefully. The highlight is just about to end. Unless we nick the ball away, then it can carry on. It's played all the way back for some reason. Don't know why. Another corner for Chelsea. We didn't see what happened to get to this point, but the corner comes in. Zahovic managed to get it clear. Antonio Rudiger. He's got 2 Bournemouth players for company. Doesn't stop the central defender managing to get round his man. They've hit the post. Cook has managed to clear it. Willian still has the ball. Kev's possibly fouled. No, he hasn't. The ball's pinging about everywhere. David Brooks is half asleep. Loses out to Mason Mount. Mount's lost the ball to David Brooks once again. That was a complete and utter cluster F of a highlight. We've got a corner. Mikel Cuisance steps up to take it. Joshua Mother Chuffin Xerxes is there once again. 3-3 for the Bayern Munich loanee. We are in front against Chelsea and we do not deserve it. That almost rhymed. All of that almost rhymed. It was so close. I wasn't trying to either. I'm getting really weird deja vu right now. I'm getting proper deja vu. I'm sure we've been here before in one of the previous saves. Kev's gone and got himself injured. I'm sure this happened as well. Casper Denor is going to come on for Kev. We're not doing any more changes because we're still in the first half, but we are 1-0 up against struggling Chelsea. Mason Mount with a free kick towards the back post. Loftus-Cheek is there. Abraham is there. Jack Butland has holes in his hands. The ball is in the back of the net, but it's going to be offside. I think it is offside. VAR has saved us this time around. I'm very tempted to shut up shop. Just go defensive for the second half. See what happens. Ethan Ampadu with the ball. Marcos Alonso. Forward to Willian. He's going to have to go backwards though. No, he doesn't. He can just turn on a dime. Plays it forward to Pulisic. In the area, Butland makes a very nonchalant save. It's going to be a corner. The American Pulisic, it's not. It's Mason Mount. It's gone over to take it. The ball comes in. Butland saves from Rudiger's header. The highlight ends there. Half time then. We are winning. We are winning a match in the Premier League away from home against one of the big 6. Can we just end the match at half time? End it here. We'll win 1-0. I'm wondering if we maybe go a bit more defensive. I don't know whether it's a good idea. This is what we're going to try. We're just going to drop the fullbacks onto support. No substitutions, just do that for now. 10 minutes into the second half, and so far no highlights. We do have one now though. Casper De Norre with the ball. Seko Fofana. Brooks to Lewis Cook. Plays it all the way across to the left-hand side for Mitchell Dix. He's played it all the way across to Casper De Norre on the right-hand side. Now Luka Zahovic. He needs to go in the middle. Lewis Cook is there. Goes for goal, and Lewis Cook has scored his first goal of the season. Placed into the bottom corner. It's from an overpowered long shot, but I don't care. We are 2-0 up against Chelsea. I think this might be how we need to play for the rest of the season. Just grind out results. It's not pretty football. We're just getting the points, getting the shots away, scoring the important goals, and just not conceding. 72.5 minutes on the clock, and Joe Willock is going to come on for David Brooks. He's our only player who's not performing as well as everyone else, and he's not doing badly, a 6.9. Into the final 10 minutes, we are going to do a time-wasting sub. With 5 minutes to go, it's going to be Zahovic for Odsonne Edouard. No, it isn't. No, it's not. Right, we're being properly bad here. It's terrible football. It's terrible. I hate doing it, but we're doing it. I don't care. We're just going to play like this for the final 5 minutes. We're going to go defensive. When we have the ball, can we just say lump the ball up? Just smash it upfield. Is that an option? Passing. Extremely direct. There we go. Can we drop the tempo down a bit as well? Because I feel like the faster we play, probably not for the best. We've got 5 minutes. I don't know whether this highlight is happening because of substitutions or it's an actual proper highlight. Hudson-Odoi has the ball on the left-hand side. Crosses in. It's gone behind, but James has it. Now Jorginho goes for goal. Butland can make the save. Now just lump the ball upfield, do our subs, and let's just shut up shop for the final couple of minutes in injury time. It's not over yet. James's throw. Mitchell Dix heads back to James. Is he going to steal the ball away? He doesn't. Mason Mount back to Jorginho. Now N'Golo Kante's effort is wide and or over the bar. It is going to end. It's not going to end. We've still got another minute. Stephen Cook plays it back to Butland, who can play the ball forward. Dix heads down. Mikel Cuisance isn't paying enough attention. And Mitchell, what were you doing, Mitchell? What were you doing there, Mitchell? You didn't get the ball. You didn't get the play. You literally just fell onto your ass. Highlight is carrying on from the throw. Mason Mount with the ball, gets tackled by Fofana. James now with the ball, crosses in towards the back post. It's straight over his head, crossed in. Tammy Abraham is there. Jack Butland has managed to hold on to the ball. Just run the clock down, Jack. Just run it down. Don't do that. Lump it upfield, Steve. Lump it upfield. I'm saying direct passing. This is the least direct. There we go. Xerxes not going to get on the end of it. Jorginho flicks the head forward. The full-time whistle goes. And we have beaten Chelsea 2-0. 36 shots they had. 14 on target. We had 12 and 6. We've won. We've won 2 games in the league in one episode. Ignore the Saints game. Let's pretend that never happened. So is that what I'm going to need to do? Is just grind out results? I'm not sure I'm happy with grinding out results like that, but if that's what we need to do to pick up 3 points, to not get sacked and not get relegated, that's what we're going to have to do. Kev's injured for a couple of days. Good, that is not a problem. Lewis Cook gets himself the Man of the Match award. So, league table-wise, we've moved up to 16th place. There's 5 points between us and 7th. It's extremely tight. This is like the real league, isn't it? Apart from, I guess, 6th and onwards is probably a little bit further away. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Next time, don't know where we're going to be. I'm given up with the Europa League, by the way, in case you're not aware. Don't care for it. So you're not going to see any more Europa League games. Maybe we'll have Manchester United and Leicester. Or possibly Brighton-Newcastle. We'll do Brighton-Newcastle. There's going to be a huge gap between episodes. Unless we start losing all these games and potentially get sacked, we might be back. We'll be back for Leeds-Watford. That'll do. That's a good one. 2 teams down the wrong end of the table, and us down the wrong end of the table. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.